Hello, beautiful, intelligent souls. Welcome to today's reading. It is a love reading. This is a message from your person. Whether you're single or not, you can relate this to whatever person, your future person, your significant other. There are detailed messages. This is pile number 1, Labradorite. Pile number 2, Lapis Lazuli. Pile number 3, Hematite. Pile number 4, green Aventurine. All these stones are laid out randomly, so go ahead and use your intuition to pick whatever stone you feel a corresponding energy to. Remember, you can always pick more than one pile. If you feel called, you can book me for a personal reading. We're using the Archetype cards by Caroline Miss today. I want to thank all of you that are sending me donations, sending me my wish list on Amazon, sending me decks, and those of you booking me for personal readings, I want to say thank you. You can always find links to everything down below. Right now, I want to talk about a quick little energy update. Venus is right now in Libra, and the sign of Libra is ruled by marriage. And right now is a good time for you to find harmony within yourself so that you can find the rhythm and the momentum for your relationship. Whether you're single or with anyone else, the most important thing to have is a solid foundation within yourself. Have a little bit of room for flexibility, and also make sure that you are in alignment and in harmony with yourself. This is going to help your relationship. This is going to help build balance. All right, Libra, the sign, the symbol of Libra are scales, and it's all about balance. Libra really does represent balance. The perfect divine union is balance. There's harmony. There's an equanimity that each other brings to the table. And this reading is to help you find clarity to your person, for your person, help you understand your person, help your person understand you better. But most of all, these readings are to help you understand yourself better. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that little energy update gave you some clarity. I'm going to go ahead and start. Thanks again for tuning in. Hello, pile number 1, the Labradorite crystal. I'm seeing with this crystal there's a lot of communication and magic happening in your romantic life right now. I feel like you're really being honest and true to yourself, and this is really attracting your romantic partner. This natural instinct of love that you have is beautiful, and the way you'd like to share it with someone else is magical, and the person that gets to experience this magic with you is going to be cracking an eggshell open soon, is what I'm hearing. So let's see what archetype cards we have towards your person. So this is going to be you and your person. We have the Destroyer and the Knight, very similar. Let's go ahead and see what they say. So these are new. This is a new deck to me. I'm excited to use it. It says the Destroyer, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing you for a new life. The Knight, loyalty, romance, chivalry, a love of honor. So I feel like this is going to be the masculine and this is going to be the feminine. We have a very purple energy, which is a very intuitive person. So this person really thrives in chaos. This could be you or them. I'm going to call this the divine feminine for just identification of piles. And what I'm feeling with this is this person destroys other dreams or their potential partners because it's easier to destroy a potential thing than to create it, to really actually do the work, to build the foundation. It's a little bit easier to just destroy it rather than build something. And I feel like this other person kind of hops from relationship to relationship, or they're just kind of like an idealist or a dreamer when it comes to love. So it's going to be one or the other. But this person's very practical when it comes to love. They recognize that they are bound to romance and it's natural. They also have some destructive tendencies, is what I'm hearing. It says allegiance to destructive ruler or principle to romantic delusions. So they can really get lost in their heart, is what I'm hearing. They have a big heart, this masculine person over here, but they shield it with this Knight attribute coming out. There's someone with a lot of boundaries. They really shield their feelings. They hide their feelings. And when this person hides their feelings, this other person feels like they don't care. Feels like there's some sort of eruption happening in this volcano. Feels like there's some sort of tumultuous ending happening, when really this person is just guarding their heart, and it's just something, a natural defense mechanism that they've had forever. They've had for a long time. So don't take it too personal, this energy over here. Recognize that you have very similar patterns to this person. So let's see what message we have. So in these white cards over here, these are custom messages from your person. There's going to be separation. So I believe this is one message and this is another message. So this says, I'm learning how to value myself. I'm a karmic partner. I am learning. Step it up, love. So right now, this feels like a very karmic situation for the Divine Feminine, for the Destroyer, we'll call them. And then for the Divine Masculine, it says, you have planted flowers in my head. Your presence is a blessing. I can smell your perfume. I am fascinated by the way you think. So for the Divine Feminine over here, she's learning how to value herself. She's learning how to love herself. She's learning that if she really truly cares about herself, she will not let anyone step in her waters and destroy her. She's learning that some people, some situations are just karmic, are just there to teach us lessons, because she's really, really learning over here. It says, I am learning. She's really facing shadow aspects of herself, and she's really transmuting her energy. And she's like, hello, masculine, hello, my divine counterpart, can you step it up? Like, I'm learning, like, are you? So Spirit's letting me know, relax, Divine Feminine. Focus on yourself and your steps and where you're moving and where you're transitioning, because this energy right here is beautiful. You're growing a lot of understanding right now, and this is helping you step up in your ascension process, and you're really going to be creating something new over here. And then for the Divine Masculine over here, they're very inspired by you, Divine Feminine. You've planted flowers in their head. They have a whole garden going on over here. They have, like, I'm hearing certain things remind them of you, because you've planted so many ideas for them. You've planted so much inspiration for them. They feel like you're an angel in their life. Even if you're a karmic partner, they're accepting of whatever temporary, whatever this is. They're just like, this person came into my life for a reason, and they see you as a blessing. And they really can't forget about you. There's fragrances that remind them of you. There's smells that remind them of you. There's just a certain aroma that you left in their life. And even if you weren't ready, if you were learning this person, vice versa, know that you still left an impact on this person. And they're really fascinated with the way you think, the intellect you have, your emotions, the way you approach life, the way you see life, the way you see life in color, not black and white. Like, they're just so intrigued by you and fascinated by the way you think. So recognize that all this work you're doing, they're noticing, and you over here that's noticing them, they are not taking the time to give you the attention, because they need you to step it up. If you're willing, it's all about the will, and when you find your person, they will be willing to step up with you. So let's go ahead and move on to the tarot cards. So this is going to be Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine is feeling that justice energy, feeling that Six of Pentacles, and then feeling that 3 of Wands energy. And then Divine Masculine is feeling that Knight of Coins energy, 3 of Pentacles energy, and he's getting in his King of Wands energy. So let's talk about the Divine Feminine. Her head is really balancing. She's really finding her left brain, her right brain, her subconscious, her unconscious. She's really doing her light, her shadow work. She's really finding balance in her life. She's bringing justice to her life. And I feel like she's really taking the steps she needs. So if you look at the Justice card, she has one foot out, like she's ready to take that step. And she's taking that step for herself. She's finding the home within herself, and she's valuing herself and valuing her internal and external home, and finding the balance to bring along what can help the scales balance. If something's keeping the scales out of balance, she's removing it. That's what I'm feeling. And I'm feeling like she's just very open-hearted right now, but at the same time, it may feel cold, but that's because she's opening her heart to herself. And that's the most important thing that someone can do right now. If they're in this destroyer mode, they really need to get into that mode of, let me balance my home, let me take care of my home. Masculines over here with their Knight of Pentacles, they're like focusing on their finances. They got the Knight energy twice. So I do feel like this person wants to impress you with their finances, wants to impress you with their strength. I feel like this person is used to impressing people by superficial means, and I feel like with you, they can't get all that they want with what they're used to. They're used to just offering physical things, and what I'm hearing is you really shook their heart and you left an impact on their heart, is what I'm hearing. They're not used to this. They're used to really separating their mind and their heart through their finances. So they really escape, and it's not always with another person. Sometimes they escape in work, sometimes they escape in finances, sometimes they drown in anything that's not gonna bring attention to their heart. So I feel like this person over here has a very, very big heart, but they don't know how to share it with you, is what I'm hearing. And then we have the divine feminine over here, where she's really giving right now. She's really, really giving. She's accepting people and where they're at. She's like, okay, make sure, divine feminine, don't feel an inferiority complex towards anyone, but know that yes, you're in a position where you can help others. There's those scales again. Look at those scales coming out for divine feminine. There may be some Libra energy involved in this relationship, or this relationship may have started. You may have met this person around Libra season, is what I'm hearing, is what Spirit wants me to mention. But know that you are not obligated to stay stuck in anyone else's energy. If you are helping others, that's beautiful, but you can only lend out a hand so many times. You can only make so many offers. If you're constantly trying to get this person to go out with you, if you're constantly trying to get this person to give you attention, you're becoming a beggar. And you are someone who is a giver, not a beggar. So make sure that you are staying strong in your willpower, staying strong in your self-discipline, so that you can balance those scales of equanimity in this relationship, because this other person physically is not there. I feel a lot of separation. I don't feel like you guys are broken up, or I don't feel like it's something like dramatic, or I just feel like this person's very stuck in their work. They could be working on building something at home, but what I am feeling for most of you is this person gets lost in their work, especially with this Knight of Pentacles energy. This person finds it easier to distract themselves with their work, their art, their finances, because it's been a defense mechanism that they've had for so long that they don't know how to really open up, is what I'm hearing, the way you do. And then we have the King of Wands and the Three of Wands, which is interesting. We have fire energy coming out, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And divine feminine is feeling like ready to move on, is what I'm seeing with that Three of Wands, is ready to let go and move forward. Whether it's with this king or not, she's going, she's moving forward. I feel like she's a dreamer, and she's learning and she's stepping it up. And she's like, if you are not stepping it up, I am walking away towards the life, towards the union that I deserve, is what I'm hearing. And with this King of Wands energy, shaking things up, letting you know that this divine masculine has the potential to be a very good balance for you. Because when I hear the King of Wands, I think of creator energy, and you have the destroyer energy. So know that this union can have potential balance, but this person needs to both of you need to stay out of those beggar, overworking, escapism patterns. And if you want this to come to union, both of you need to step it up. It's not just you or them. But what I am saying is they have the potential to stop worrying about their finances and stop worrying about the physical, mundane things, and start really being a more spiritually open-minded person, a more creative person, knowing that not everything has to be perfect in order for us to be together. I don't need to have all my tools in place in order for this to work, is what I'm hearing. I'm saying be gentle with yourself, divine masculine. I feel like you put a lot of pressure on yourself and expectations, and it's important to recognize that you deserve love too. You deserve it all. There's not one person in this life that doesn't deserve a partner, that doesn't deserve a companion. It's up to you if you want to make that step in that direction. But I am seeing a potential kingdom of that this person can bring. And I just want you to know you don't have to rule the kingdom alone. You don't have to take on all the responsibilities of life on your own, and you're welcome to build this together. But most importantly, continue to focus on stepping it up. Continue to focus on creating, because this is really helping this relationship thrive, this relationship ascend, is what I'm hearing. So we have some astrology cards right here. We have Jupiter and Venus. I love this. So yeah, your love is expanding right now. I'm hearing ascension. I'm seeing this I want to call it a wheelbarrow, but it's it's a Ferris wheel. Okay, thank you, Spirit. It's a Ferris wheel. Know that all the work, I think that's why I said wheelbarrow first, all the work that you've done for this relationship is going to cause a lot of joy. Not every cause and effect is bad. Cause and effect can be beautiful. Recognize that, you know, after the rain, there's beautiful rainbows. There's beautiful things to celebrate. The precipitation brings color into our life. Know that sometimes you feel like you're rolling the dice. Sometimes you feel like you're gambling with this person. Sometimes you feel like this is a huge risk. If you feel like this person isn't going to reciprocate back the love you deserve, that's when you know you have to walk away. Know that your person's going to love you. It's going to accept you just the way you are. And they are not going to ask you to change yourself. You are going to want to change. You are going to want to become better because you love this person. And when someone makes you want to love yourself more, that's when you know that they came into your life for a reason. And you just have to accept where they're at and focus on you. My love, you are expanding. I'll read some of the things it says. It says enthusiasm, optimism, generosity with that 6 of Pentacles, benevolence, belief, luck, travel, positivity, lectures, teaching, pilgrimage, chance, potential, beauty, romance, charm, receiving, sensuality, luxury, diplomacy, magneticism, value, pleasure, adornment, adoration, attraction, indulgence, taste, style. I feel like you guys are very, very good at conversating, very good at being diplomats with each other. I feel like you guys really bring clarity to situations, and there's some sort of magneticism that you guys have towards each other, this attraction, this natural attraction. I'm seeing that aroma over here. He said, I can still smell your perfume, and I'm seeing these roses over here. So there may be some sort of scent, some sort of natural smell that you have that reminds them of you, and that's because they love you. Maybe they don't recognize it yet, or for some of you this may be a little bit far off, but but your person, when you meet them, they're gonna fall so in love with you that they're gonna love the way you smell. They're gonna love your imperfections, and they're gonna appreciate you for who you are. So really accept how beautiful you are, and accept how worthy you are, and forgive yourself for whatever love in the past you accepted that wasn't what you deserved. Allow your heart to expand. You went through so many contractions, pile number 1. It's time for you to expand this love. And by the way, Jupiter and Venus represent Thursday and Friday, so those may be significant days in your love life. Jupiter is also ruled by Sagittarius. Venus is ruled by Taurus and Virgo. So those may be some significant signs in your love life. Now, what are you guys healing right now? What message is going to help you guys heal? Joyful, elevate. This is green like the heart chakra, like I was talking about divine masculine. And I was talking about how this couple needs to take steps to ascend. And you guys are really elevating right now. Whatever you guys went through, I feel like it had nothing to do with each other. And you guys were at a very, very low point when you guys met. Very low point. Like, I feel emotional. And I'm feeling your pain, and I'm seeing that you guys bring joy out in each other. So recognize that you preserve. It says release the worry and fear and allow the confidence, trust, and strength to take you to your goal. Release the worry and fear and allow the confidence, trust, and strength to take you to your goal. So this relationship is going to take a lot of trust and a lot of confidence within yourself so that you guys can release whatever fear is blocking your connection. It's going to take a lot of strength for you to move and work towards your goals. But what it's going to take most of all is confidence. There's this saying that I heard. It was self-acceptance. After self-acceptance comes patience. After patience comes humility, and after humility comes courage. And once you take that step of courage, this love is going to expand. Your love is going to expand, and your life is going to be so much more elevated and joyful. Continue to work on healing and balancing your heart chakra. So we have Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. We have Healthy Choices and the Golden Mirror. Wow. Healthy choices. So Really right now, Spirit's reminding you guys that you guys have to take care of yourselves, make healthy life choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. Literally what I was talking about, this person's finding the self-love to take care of themselves, and they're happier. And just because you guys walked into each other's lives, you guys are happier with or without each other. You guys are happy, and that is healthy. That is love. That is not codependent. That is love. Any type of love that makes you feel this sort of attachment, this cord, this unnecessary cord, is a chain, and you guys give each other the space and the separation for a divine union, for this golden mirror. So it says, this golden mirror says self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. So what I do feel like is this person in the past felt all this love, all this expansion, but would always destroy before things could really blossom. And I feel like everyone has an ego. And when we hear narcissist, our lights get triggered and they go off and we think we're not. But at the same time, self-preservation is something that is natural. And that is what a narcissist is. They're someone who's very self-interested and very into self-preservation. And in the past, you guys both had these patterns of self-preservation that really destroyed your love and created one-sided relationships. So you guys are really finding that equanimity so that you guys aren't love bombing each other, so that you guys are actually being joyful at the same time, not at separate times. You guys are actually not absorbing each other's energy, but observing each other's energy is what I'm hearing. You guys needed some time to make these healthy choices, to see this golden mirror, to see the reflection of each other is really also your shadow. Not only do you guys reflect the light in each other, but you guys reflect the shadows in each other. And that's a golden statement in itself, to be able to see the darkness in someone else, but to be able to understand is when you know you're not a narcissist. But maybe there was some tendencies in the past because of narcissistic surroundings, or who, like your parents, whoever, mostly parents or friendships in your life. You may not have recognized it at the time, but they may have had some attributes of that, and they may have taught you some bad habits is what I'm saying. So you guys are really breaking your bad habits and really starting to reflect a more equal relationship is what I'm hearing. And this is from our romance oracles. It says, love yourself first and release your ex. Wow. Okay, so we're talking about all this self-love, and Spirit's really letting you know that in order for this union to happen, you guys really needed to love yourselves first. And it says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So really make sure that you are having a lot of dignity in yourself, and make sure that you are having the discipline so that you cannot make a one-sided relationship again. Because I feel like when you love so deeply, you don't recognize that maybe you're giving a little too much of yourself, and this actually repels your person when you give too much. So make sure that you're saving some for yourself, because it's going to benefit you in the long run. Not only in the now, it's going to benefit you in the long run. You may think that by taking more time for yourself, you may be drawing attention away from yourself, but you're actually going to be creating more magnetic energy towards yourself, because you're going to be having a more balanced and aligned energy, and people are just going to be more attracted to you when you continue that self-love process, and when you remember to expand your heart and to stay in that open heart energy and release your ex. So when I was talking about you guys met each other at a very low point in your life, and it had nothing to do with you, one of you was going through a breakup. It says the time has come to clear your energy. So you may have felt like you really wanted to approach this person, or vice versa, and you may have really started to take it personal when this person didn't give you that energy back, and you may have taken it personal. But remember, the world doesn't revolve around you. This person also has issues and problems, and they really were releasing their ex-partner. They had a strong cord, a strong chain to them, and this other person, this is his ex, their ex, her ex, they were a narcissist. They were really, really toxic, and this person has created shields from their, and they've created patterns of destruction because they're so used to toxic relationships, and it's really important for them. So the internal temperature got really high and it cut out. I apologize for that. We're talking about loving yourself and releasing your ex. So in the past there may have been someone that was a narcissist in their life that really caused a lot of chains that they needed to break, and the space that you guys gave the separation was actually out of love. So you guys can find the love within yourselves to bring to the table. You guys are going to bring an equal partnership, you and your person. You may feel a little bit of separation from this person, but the next card is this Love Oracles card, and what I'm seeing is you guys are still drawn towards each other. You guys are still allowing yourselves to find the light within each other and accept each other's darkness. With all these lines right here, I'm seeing like a processing machine. So I feel like you guys are really processing each other's emotions and really taking the time instead of to absorb, to observe each other. And this is going to bring a great strength and dynamic in this relationship. This is the card of soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So your person is already with you in spirit. You already probably met them, like I was talking about Libra season, or that may be around your anniversary time, but I am feeling like you know this person, and like they are slowly getting closer, getting drawn closer and closer towards you the more you focus on loving yourself. Recognize you may feel like there are karmic relationships in your life that could possibly be your soulmate. They can start as karmic partners at first. You don't have to look at things as one-sided or see things as happening a certain way. Things sometimes unfold unexpectedly. So allow this soulmate to come into your life unexpectedly because they're already here. So accept that and believe in your soulmate. Believe that they have the potential to give you the love you deserve, and allow yourselves to elevate together. Continue to love yourself and allow your person to manifest is what I'm hearing. And then we have this overall energy over here. This is the overall energy of the relationship on something that I'd like to close on. It says alchemy. So there's a lot of alchemy in this relationship. The number 8 is all about intimacy. So, and I'm seeing Kundalini. I feel like you guys really caused a Kundalini awakening in each other. I feel like you guys caused a traumatic spiritual awakening is what I'm hearing. And I feel like you guys really helped unlock codes for yourselves. I feel like you guys quantum leaped into a whole nother reality together. And it says the frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform miracles of transmutation. So I feel like whatever darkness in the past you guys went through, you guys have now transmuted and elevated into a whole new level. And I feel like you guys were able to do that for each other, and that's beautiful, to give each other that sort of knowledge, for you guys to give each other that sort of understanding. You guys are magical and you guys are going to perform miracles together, but first you have to continue to allow the alchemy within yourselves to transmute whatever energy does not serve this relationship, whatever limited beliefs, whatever traumatic experiences in the past that you went through. Know those karmic cycles are now done. You're entering a whole new phase of your life, a whole new chapter, a whole new book. You are the creator, and allow each page to unfold naturally. Don't worry, don't hurry, allow the magic to happen. You are accessing this ancient knowledge, and this relationship, this partnership is divine. I'm hearing your ancestors are playing a really big part behind the scenes, so allow them to create the alchemy. You do not have to force your person to come to you. They are drawn to you. There's a magnetic attraction I'm hearing for you two. So allow yourself to not be polarized in the opposite direction. Make sure that you are facing the right direction, and you are most of all being honest with yourselves and loving yourselves, because it's going to draw your person is what I'm hearing. So pile number 1, recognize that your person needed some space so that they can release some patterns of the past. They're making healthier choices now, and they're releasing narcissistic patterns that they were shown in their life. You really made them look in the mirror differently. They see themselves differently. They see the world differently because you came into their life and you helped this expansion. You helped bring love into their life. You helped bring joy into their life. They feel lucky to have you is what I'm hearing. And whatever this is, they're excited for where it's going to go because you make them feel joyful and elevated Release the worry and fear and allow the confidence and trust and strength to take you to your goal. You and your person have a lot of similarities, even though it may feel more like complexities. This person is actually really reflecting some of your habits with the Destroyer in the Night. Remember, both of you have destructive tendencies, but both of you have these potential to create. Okay, Destroyers is all about preparing for a new life, which is all about creating something new. So I feel like you guys really needed to let go of the past so that you guys can create this new partnership, because whatever dynamics in the past, they weren't working. Those were your karmic partners, and this person right here is your soulmate, and they're already with you in spirit. Believe that, and they will manifest physically. Thank you so much for tuning in, pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed your message. Take care. Remember to like, comment, or subscribe, by the way. That really helps my channel grow and get me in the YouTube algorithm. All right, take care. Bye. Potters, they put back together pottery with gold, so between the cracks is usually gold. So what I'm feeling with this is there's some sort of royal connection you have with this person, maybe from a past life, but for most of you, what I'm feeling is that you guys went through something that you guys felt very broken, and you felt like no one or nothing can put you back together. But what I'm seeing is, like with Kintsugi, sometimes the process of putting things back together can actually be more beautiful, or leave things more beautiful than they were before. So this person that's in your life, this person that's coming into your life, is going to help build you back into something more beautiful, or inspire you to build yourself back up, is what I'm hearing more so. But remember that whatever you went through is creating a beautiful transformation in your love life, is what I'm most of all hearing. Now I got these new archetype cards by Caroline Miss, and I'm very excited to use these to represent you and your person. So we have a detective and we have a student representing you and your person. So what I am feeling is the divine masculine is really trying to get to know you. Divine feminine, you're really trying to learn about them. You guys are really mirroring each other. This is funny because we have the detective, which is great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. For the divine feminine, humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. So I feel like there's a lot of openness. Both of you have an open book in this. What the heck? So you guys are very, very involved within some sort of study, some sort of project, something, a skill. I'm feeling like you guys bring a lot of purpose into your lives, and you guys are like very, very complex. You guys are very deep thinkers, is what I'm hearing. And you guys are both trying to get into each other's minds so that you guys can bring more to each other's table. The only thing that you guys have to worry about is some shadow attributes, which would be falsifying information, voyeurism, right? Really compromising what you believe and what you stand for to please someone else. So it's really important to stand firm in your integrity, stand firm in your virtues, in your morals. It says also for the divine feminine could be arrogance, the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. So there's even this is reminding me of some books that are in the incarceration system that are actually banned because they don't want criminals to have access to these books because of all the knowledge that they possess. Sometimes knowledge is power, but sometimes knowledge can be destruction. So it's really important for this student over here to recognize that they may be looking too deeply into the situation, and it's okay to accept the unknown sometimes, and accept that you don't have to be a know-it-all or a do-it-all. Your person's gonna love and accept you for who you are. They're gonna accept your imperfections, the fact that you don't know it all. This person over here really sees you clearly. They see through the pages, is what I'm seeing, with their eyes looking through the book. Literally, there's a hole in the book and they're looking through it. So this person really sees the truth. They see things for what they are, and they value truth. They value authenticity. So continue to bring authenticity to the table, and both of you do not worry about reading too much into the situation, is what I'm hearing. Now we have messages from your person. These white cards over here are actual descriptive messages from your person. So over here we have divine feminine. I want all of you. There's no in between. I'm testing the water. I can't wait to share all I have to tell you. Te quiero en mi cama, which means I want you in my bed. And then we have Divine Masculine over here saying, I think I pulled, oh no, we pulled the same amount. I want to hold your hand. This person has a very innocent vibe. I'm balancing my life. I don't trust you. I love your smile. Okay, so Divine Feminine, you are someone who wants this person. You know, like you probably knew immediately from the moment you saw this person, or you have some sort of urge or some sort of attraction to this person, and you can't like stand the thought of not having them. So you're like, I just want them all, and if I can't have them all, then I just won't have anything, because you're doing this defense mechanism thing where you're like, okay, if I can't have you, then I just won't have you. And sometimes you have to accept that there is an in-between. And it says, I'm testing the water, letting you know that you're doing the right thing by testing the water. You don't have to jump in head first all the time. You can dip your toes in first. You don't have to, just because you committed to a person doesn't mean you have to spend the rest of your life with this person. You can test the waters. You can feel the current. You can feel the grooves. You can feel the foundation. You can feel things out for yourself. It's important to do that. And it's important for you to, yes, hold things back. I can't wait to share all that I have to tell you. You don't have to tell this person everything. There are some things that you are holding back, but you are meant to hold back certain things, because you're not meant to tell this person everything. This person values authenticity, but you don't have to tell them everything. And if there's certain things with this blue lapis lazuli color coming out to me right now, if there's certain things that you feel need to be shared, always be honest. This person's going to accept whatever truths you have to say. They value truth. So even if it's not something they want to hear, or if it may be something intimidating, they're still going to listen. And it says, te quiero en mi cama, which is, I want you in my bed. I want all of you. There's no in between. So this person is very impulsive and compulsive, and they just want you. And or want this person, or you want your person, and it's because you feel so much attraction to this person. It's important not to let this attraction become destructive, and allow yourselves to test the water, not jump in the water. Make sure that you are taking the time to acknowledge them. And if you're in a relationship, your partner may want more attention from you, more physical touch, more compassion, and more connection. So make sure that you're taking the time, if you're in that relationship, to spend time with your significant other and to really nurture your significant other, because it sounds like they just want some nurturing. Over here, Divine Masculine has a very innocent vibe, okay? They're like, I just want to hold your hand. Like, I don't need to go all the way with you. I don't need to get married. I don't need to settle down. I just want to hold your hand. I want to enjoy the simple things with you. I'm really enjoying the simple things with you. I don't want to complicate it, is what I'm hearing. I'm balancing my life. Right now I'm figuring myself out. I'm taking care of things at home. I appreciate you taking your time getting into the water, is what I'm hearing. But if you're testing me right now, I'm letting you know I'm balancing my life, so I probably won't pass your test. Like, I mean, right now I'm trying to figure it out. It says, I don't trust you. Like, I literally have trust issues. And maybe I'm so focused on balancing my life because I don't want to deal with the root of the situation, which is trusting you. I'm a detective. I'm someone who has automatically, I see the negative part of someone. I see the false parts of someone, and I can't help but observe that. And I don't know how to tell you that I don't trust you yet. Like, I want to trust you, but I can't, is what I'm hearing. It's because of patterns of the past. And that's why what you have to share, you feel like you can't tell them yet, because there's this trust, this bond of trust hasn't happened yet. So the biggest thing for this relationship right now is trust. It's building trust. This person is very attracted to you as well. They love your smile. This is a very innocent love. Like, they see you as someone who's very physical, and you may be someone who connects on the more physical level. This person connects on a more ethereal perspective, is what I'm hearing, in a more spiritual way. This person is very, very intuitive. I'm seeing all this purple. Like, I'm just saying this person connects in like a telepathic way, and there sometimes doesn't even need to be words. They are attracted to you. They love the smile and the energy you bring. They like the tenacity you bring and the vivacious energy you have over here. So what they want most of all is to build trust with you. They see how fun you are. They see how exciting you are. But what they need right now is something a little bit more solid, something that's going to make them feel more grounded in this relationship. So make sure that you're being open with this person and taking the time to have patience for this person, because they're really building their trust right now. So let's see what tarot cards we have for the Divine Feminine. We have the Page of Pentacles, the World in reverse, and the Five of Swords. And for Divine Masculine, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Page of Cups, and the Five of Wands in reverse. So for Divine Feminine, I feel like you are a big studier. You are someone who likes to study different things. I feel like you're someone who may have passed up on relationships, passed up on opportunities of love. Maybe you were someone who didn't have a lot of romances as a youth. I feel like that you were like a late bloomer is what I'm hearing. And that's because you were someone who is a dreamer is what I'm seeing. You have big, big dreams and big goals and aspirations. And sometimes love tends to distract you from the world is what I'm hearing, Divine Feminine. Sometimes love can make things feel a little bit scattered. And it's really important for you to find that balance in that unity within yourself so that you can travel, so that you can move away from whatever patterns in the past were blocking you from opening this relationship. The world always reminds me of an egg, but you're cracking the, like we were talking about with the Lapis Lazuli and the Kintsugi, you're cracking open, and you may feel energy going within, right? You may feel energy, breaths of air creeping in places you've never felt before. It's going to feel uncomfortable, but know that you needed that air to heal. And now you have the knowledge and the understanding to put it back together and to make something more beautiful in your life, in your surroundings. I'm seeing Christmas time, Divine Feminine, is a very important time for you to get organized. Is a very important time for you to connect with your guardian angels, and it's a very important time for you to be in union with yourself, because I'm seeing this Five of Swords energy, and people took advantage of your loving spirit in the past. They took advantage of your open heart and your willingness to give. You were such a giver, pile number 2. You love to give to others, and people took from you in the past. And this person sees that, and they don't want to be that person that takes from you. They don't want to be that person that hurts you. With this Seven of Cups in reverse, they see this person right here has a lot of their own personal blocks, has a lot of their own issues, and they're really trying to balance, especially with I'm balancing my life in the Seven of Cups right here, is they want you to be a part of their picture, but right now their picture, I'm seeing like billboards, and when they paint them white so that they can like repaint another billboard, or just like making a new canvas is what I'm hearing. And I feel like they're creating a new canvas, and they needed this time to finish up whatever it was that they needed to finish up, whatever projects, whatever buildings, whatever things that they were doing in the past. They needed this time to really go through it, because now they're going to be able to make an offer. They're going to be able to come physically and be able to give you a message. I'm seeing the energy of the feather right here, and that's your angels. So I feel like they're really connecting to their angels, and I see you as someone who's very connected to angels. You're very connected to spirit. You may be a healer or some sort of spiritual practitioner, and I'm seeing that this person, that intimidated them. The fact that you can see things with such transparency intimidated them in the past, and they may have felt like you could see all their blockages, but in reality you're not a mind reader. You're someone who's an energy reader, but you can't see his thoughts. And this person had a lot of thoughts going on. They were really overthinking their circumstances, and now they're in a position where they can make offers, where they can really begin again, because in the past they had trust issues, so they had to go through some sort of renewal process so that they can have their inner child healed again, so that they can have that beautiful excitement for love again, is what I'm hearing. And with this Five of Wands energy is they're afraid. They're really afraid of hurting you. They're afraid of getting hurt. Do you see all these wands and these two hearts right here? They want to come together, but they're afraid of conflict. They're afraid of problems, and they're afraid of drama. And the thing to understand is your person, it's not going to be a straight road, and it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be beautiful. And each part of the process is beautiful in its own way. The division, the separation, the emotions, the jealousy, the insecurities, all of that is natural. When you find your person, they're willing to work with you and work through these things, these things that people like to term as drama. If someone is acting toxic, now that is drama. But if someone is asking for their needs to be met, that is not drama. And no, if your person's not willing to meet your needs or at least listen, then maybe it's time for a little bit of separation. But what I'm hearing for most of you is that this relationship is starting to, what is it called when, you know, a motorcycle's revving their engine? Because they keep revving their engine. And I feel like you guys are really revving your engines right now. And I feel like you guys are really moving towards each other and breaking free of whatever conflicts or illusions of conflict you had. That's the past. In the past, you guys were both taken advantage of. In the past, you guys are used to just problems. And it's really important for you to recognize that's your past. Now it's time to live in your present. So we're going to move on to some astrology cards. We have the 8th house and Taurus. Wow, the 8th house really wanted to come out. So let's talk about it. In the past, we're talking about with this 5 of Swords and this 5 of Wands energy, which is relating to your 8th house, your intimacy. So there's some intimacy issues. You guys may not know how to share intimacy with each other. You may be very shy, or you may try to overcompensate. There are certain obsessions or certain things that happen in that intimacy energy that, or compulsive energy, impulsive energy, that is patterns of the past. And it's really important for you to recognize that energy of your past is influencing this relationship. And it's not you or them, it's your past that you need to break free from. And so that you can allow this intimacy to ascend, so that you guys can have this beautiful blossoming relationship. I'm feeling this earthy energy. I'm seeing you guys may be very athletic or very earthy together, very grounded together. You guys are able to really be like a power couple when you guys are able to release your past. Allow yourself ample time and ample energy for you to ripe. And whatever pleasure seeking that you're doing, make sure it's gratifying, not just satisfying. Make sure what you're doing is gratifying, and stay tenacious and patient for what you want. Make sure that you are acting out things deliberately. Make sure that you are putting focused intention, clear intention on what it is you want. Know that what you're afraid of is conflict. And sometimes chaos and conflict are inevitable, but know that your person's not going to make you feel like a problem. They're going to make you feel like a solution. So let's see, what are you guys healing? What are you guys healing? Bliss. It says invigorating. So it says right now you guys are really finding your engine, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. That revving engine. You guys are really invigorating right now. It says you will have the motivation you need to express your light. Know that what you do today makes the world a better place. I was talking about a power couple. I was talking about how you guys are going to be very earthy. Know that your person, you guys are going to make the world a better place. Your love is going to show other people what love is meant to be like, what it's meant to feel like. You guys are going to be a great example of a blissful relationship. You're going to, like, kids are going to look up to you. Teenagers are going to look up to you. Like, I'm just seeing people dream of a relationship like yours. And it took a lot of observing. It takes a lot of observing, not absorbing. It takes a lot of observing for this relationship to work. But what I'm hearing is that you guys have the motivation to do it. You guys give each other motivation, and when you find someone who motivates you, you know you found someone special. Alright, so we have Love Island Time Wellness cards. We have Kisses, Twin Flames, and the Runner. Alright, let's talk about it, because we do have a very similar dynamic here. It says unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. So I feel like you guys really fell for each other out of nowhere. There's some sort of unconditional love you guys have for each other, and this really freaks you guys out, because this love that you felt the last time you felt anything even close to this, you got hurt, and it hurt really bad. And it's like that trust, I don't trust you, that trust is like being blocked, and that's when your past is being reminded to let go of it. This new love is nothing like it. It can't even be compared. So recognize that you are allowed to give and receive affection again, because this person is your twin flame. Twin flames don't have to be a romantic partner. But in this case, this person really reflects you. They have this yin and yang, this good balancing you guys have for each other. You guys really complement each other. This union has duality but balance at the same time. And it can really scare both of you because of the intimacy of your past, because of your past relationships. There may have been some secrets. It's going to take a lot of investment for this relationship to work. But know that twin flames have the power to be a strong relationship. They don't have to be always in separation. But what I am agreeing this is a twin flame relationship is because the Runner card came out. So you guys are so used to running away from love. It says Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. So really, running away is a pattern that you guys have had in the past. I feel like once you guys get a little bit romantic with someone, you start running away. It's like this fear of intimacy is not allowing this relationship to ascend to this blissful partnership. And I feel like you guys have the potential to be a successful twin flame relationship, and you have the potential to bring a lot of balance to each other if you guys stop running and being afraid of the potential that you guys bring to the table for each other. We have the Romance Angels cards, and it says this could be the one, attraction. Whoa there. So it says you already met the romantic partner you seek. Stop searching, stop looking. If you are online dating, if you are trying to talk to multiple people, stop messing around. You've already met your romantic partner. You don't need to continue to search. Allow them to have the time and courage to come up to you, to reach your level. Continue to have an open heart and an open space for them, right? Stay ready. Don't like have a single twin bed if you want someone to join you in your bed. Like, make sure you have that queen size. Make sure you're ready for that king size bed. Whatever it is that you want, make sure that you're ready for it. Make sure that you are, you know, there's sometimes they give you an option to put Miss, Mrs, or nothing. Make sure that you're putting nothing, because you're not going to be a Miss or a Mr, or I guess Mr goes kind of both ways, but you know what I mean? You're not going to be single forever. So make sure that you are staying open. Don't get any presents for your person, like if they're not in your life. Like, don't be that prepared, right? Like, don't overdo it, but make sure that you are open-hearted for this person, and like opening your internal home, not just your external home, but your internal home, because this person could really be the one. Really keep that open mind, because you don't want to stay obsessive over this one person, but they're already in your life, your person. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You are someone who's very attractive. People are very attracted to you naturally, and it's because you know how to enjoy the moment, you know. So my camera battery overheated when I was talking about attraction. I was talking about how you notice the little things in life and you start to become a magnet for greater things. And Spirit wanted me to remind you that just like how my camera battery overheated when I started to get emotional, sometimes when you get in your emotions, things start to react to your energy, whether you recognize it or not. Electronics, whatever glitches in the matrix, and just people in general, they start to retract. They can also do the opposite when you get in your emotional state. So make sure that you are observing your emotions and you're recognizing that you are a producer of your emotions. You are not your emotions themselves, and continue to attract the love you deserve by enjoying this moment fully and really looking through the glass and seeing the clear picture, by allowing yourself to move the veil so that you can see what is already there, is what I'm hearing. So we're gonna move to this love message right here from the Love Oracles. We have this beautiful, colorful partnership. I'm seeing you guys bring a lot of color to your black and white world, and I'm seeing divine masculine really likes the way you are, is what I'm seeing. I am seeing like this this feral instinct to smell your partner, to be with your partner, to absorb your partner, but I am also seeing this delicacy of respect, and this person has a lot of respect for you, is what I'm hearing. So let's see what it says. It says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. I heavily have felt this for this pile, how you guys give each other enough space to allow each other to grow. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So whatever patterns in the past that made you feel like you were proprietary, recognize that those are patterns of the past. This new love that you are attracting simply allows and gives. And there's this closeness between each other, but you guys still allow each other to have space. And that right there is some true love, is a true partnership, a valuable partnership is what I should say. And this is some overall energy on your relationship. We have healing. Yes, so this person right here, when I was talking about in the five, oh, all those conflicts in the past, all that tumultuous energy of the past really affected you and them. Your past is the product of your reason for healing now, but your past should not stop you from living in the present moment and accepting and allowing yourselves to grow, because you guys are really healing. 29 adds to 11, which is a master number. You guys are very, very in tune with the universe, and by healing yourselves, you're healing this relationship. Even though this relationship may feel new for some of you, you may have been in this relationship for a long time, know that you guys are allowing each other to heal together, and you are allowed to not take out all the stress and burdens, anxiety of life. You don't have to do it all alone. You're deserving of doing this, and during this process you are allowed to build with someone else. You are allowed to share with someone else, and you're allowed to be with someone else. You don't have to do it all alone. All this healing is what I'm hearing. It says the frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. So I feel like you guys really went through all that you went through, so you guys can heal and harmonize everything accordingly. And what I'm seeing definitely with consciously using the information through our senses is the 5 senses we have. So you guys went through everything you went through in the past so that you guys can develop your 5 senses, and one of them is spirit. And you guys are really connecting to your spirit and really allowing your spirits to connect with each other. So that's when you feel like there's space between you guys. There's not. Your spirits are still, you're still connected in spirit, and there's some sort of attraction to each other that you guys have, because you guys literally reflect each other with that twin flame energy. You guys are healing right now, and that's a part of this process. That's a part of this partnership, is to allow yourselves the space to heal and recognize that you guys can also support each other in the process. This is a very supportive person, very supportive relationship. Allow yourselves to blossom and to be practical and patient at the same time. You guys are a divine counterpart, a divine relationship, so no more running. Allow yourself to just attract. You do not chase, you attract, and continue to send out kisses to the universe, because the universe is really working in your favor. There's so much bliss and invigorating energy that's coming your way. You will have the motivation you need to express your light. Know that what you do today makes the world a better place. So continue to be that beautiful beacon of light that attracts the soul from people, that attracts the light out of people. You are someone that brings out the good in others, and recognize that you have already met the romantic partner you seek. It says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. You guys are a very giving people. You guys are very deserving of each other. So allow yourself the space for you guys to generate this closeness. You guys are very experienced and knowledgeable And sometimes this can intimidate each other. So really allow yourself to create something new, to observe and not absorb each other, and to accept each other so that you guys can continue this union. You guys have to be willing to put your knowledge into action and continue to accept each other. Thank you so much for tuning in, pile number 2. Please like, comment, or subscribe if any of this resonated, and take care. Hello, pile number 3. This is the Hematite crystal, and what I'm feeling is a very sparkly, iridescent energy, which is not something I generally feel with hematite, but I'm feeling like right now you are glowing. Something about you is just very iridescent, whether it's your smile or your energy, but there's something very, very alluring and enticing about you, pile number 3. So let's kind of get some energy on this partnership, on your person. So this is from my brand new archetype cards by Caroline Miss. And we're going to see what we have here. We have the mystic and the father. So we have the masculine over here who's in their father energy. And we have the mystic over here, the divine feminine, in her really all-knowing energy. So divine masculine is really in his masculine. Divine feminine's really in her emotional intuitive. She's in her divine feminine as well. It says revels in intimate union with the divine. So I feel like divine feminine may be calling in your person. Really make sure that divine feminine, if you're listening, there's no need to practice any sort of ritual other than self-healing. Understand that your person is already attracted to your energy with this sparkly hematite energy. Know that when you are being your best self, your person, and something fell on this side of the wall. So anyways, this partnership is gonna strike you unexpectedly. And if you are already with this person, know that they are really gonna step up their game unexpectedly is what I'm hearing. For some of you, you may have children with this person, with this father coming out. Or some of you just may already be in this divine partnership, wanting children, or just wanting a significant commitment from your person. Maybe just it could be a pet is what I'm hearing. You guys may have a pet together, and that is still parenthood, okay? That's still something adorable and beautiful to share. And what I'm seeing and hearing with this unexpected love, for some of you that may not be with this person, don't focus so much on how, when, where it's gonna happen. Just know that you are meant to be in a divine partnership, and there's someone who wants to have your children, but you really can't obsess over them because that will push them away. Know that when you are being your best self, you are in your iridescent nature, and that's when you are going to really attract them naturally. So this is a message from you and your person. Let's see. We have, let's see, does this say? Okay, it says, I like the powerful roots of a tree emerge from the ground. I can't contain myself around you. I am working on my trust. I want the best for you. You are a gem. This might be divine masculine. It says, you're such a mystery. I am scared. Yeah, this is divine masculine speaking right here. And it's funny because I only meant to pull 4, but we pulled 5. He has a lot on his mind. And divine feminine for you, it says, oh, interesting. Okay, we're going to pull that one last. It says, I am ready over here. And then over here we have, I dream of you. Divine feminine, you are definitely clairvoyant, or have premonitions in your dreams, or have a very big imagination in your dreams. With or without you, I'm cool. Divine feminine, I like that energy. But what the heck? It says, I'm attached to you physically, mentally, and emotionally, and I'm ready. But over here, she's trying to play it off like she doesn't care. But she kind of does care. So let's talk about it. Divine masculine, let's talk about this. It says, like the powerful roots of a tree emerge from the ground. I can't contain myself around you. You feel an irresistible attraction to divine feminine, but you really have trust issues from past patterns of your past. It may have been a father influence in your life, a masculine influence in your life that showed you ideologies of men that do not exist anymore, and this person's really showing you another way. It says, I want the best for you. You are a gem. You do respect this person. You do see how iridescent and glowing they are. You see them as this crystal, this gem, but you understand that maybe you're not the best for them. I feel like this person has these shadow attributes of dictatorial control, abuse, and authority. So they may have had these wrong ideas that are influencing his perception and perspective. And he's just really confused because it says you're such a mystery. So he's just like, you are so mystical and alluring but confusing and just interesting at the same time. And it scares him how attracted he is to your physical, mental, and emotional state. And it's because you are attracted to them in that way. They get to see that side of you, and they're very lucky for this divine feminine. You're lucky to be sharing someone that side of you. And if they're sharing that side of you too, if you're really attracted to that whole paradigm of them, then this has the potential of being something sacred. So stop with the scared part. I'm seeing that word is sacred. So really understand that if you're dreaming of this person, it's because they're on your mind a lot. So really get in that energy of with or without you, I'm cool. Recognize that you need to work on yourself at the end of the day. And I am attracted. Okay, I am attracted, not attached. I am attracted. Earlier when I first started, I read it wrong. So it says I'm attracted to you. So yeah, this person's with or without you, they're cool. Maybe they were attached to you at one point. Now they're just like, okay, whatever, it's cool. I'm attracted to all sides of you. I respect where you're at. And there's just a lot of mutual respect going on. They're ready for something. This person may be a little hesitant to move forward, but I do see that there is a little bit of snow that needs to be paved out of the driveway. There's a little bit of work that needs to happen on both of your ends, but this has the potential to move to the next level. Let's see what tarot cards we have. Divine Feminine has the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Pentacles, I'm sorry. The Knight of Wands and the Emperor. Divine Feminine is actually also in her masculine energy. She's really abundant right now. And Divine Masculine over here with the Lovers, the Nine of Swords, and the Six of Coins. So we have a lot of nines and sixes. So you may be seeing a lot of 999, 666. They also both subdivide into some threes. So over here we have the energy. We'll talk about Divine Masculine first, since he came out on the top. I feel like they have a lot on their mind because they do see the potential of a relationship. But I feel like past patterns of their past, they do not commit well or like to commit. They're afraid of getting hurt. But Cupid struck their arrow and they do see you as their potential, but they recognize that they want the best for you, and they are scared that they can't contribute that for you. And we have the Nine of Pentacles over here, and I feel like Divine Feminine's fine with or without you because she knows she can provide for herself. She's fine with or without you. We have this Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So we have Capricorn season coming up in January, just letting you know that there's no rush to commit right now, at least to whatever it is that you guys are thinking about that's scaring you guys. Make sure that you guys are taking the time to really think things over. It's okay to think, it's okay to observe your thoughts, and it's okay to want the best for each other. That means you guys care. All right, so over here for the Divine Masculine, over here he's feeling drained with the Nine of Swords. I feel like they're physically tired, but they still want to give you some sort of attention, or they're just they got their eyes open, like, so they may be dreaming of you as well. With the Nine of Swords, it's just letting you know that they are entering a time of reflection, and it's okay to give them the space of reflection. I feel like you are a very divine feminine, strong energetic person. This is like a Knight of Wands. Is all about the fire signs, which is Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, letting you know that you may have a very strong presence, and it's important for you to allow yourself to not, divine feminine, to not carry all the weight on your shoulders, and make sure that you recognize that this person has to heal on their own. You have to heal on your own, but you guys can also lean on each other if you guys are in union. You don't have to always wear these shields. You guys can both really release. I feel like you guys are entering a time of transition, and it's really important for you guys to give each other the space, but also give each other the compassion and the nurturing that you guys can within the union if you are together, for those of you that are lovers. And we have over here with the Six of Coins energy, letting you know that there's a message that you are going to receive. There's going to be in the future, I feel like divine masculine is going to come to a compromise for whatever it is that you guys want, whether it's a place you guys want to live, whether it's a contract you guys want to sign, whether it's a commitment you guys want to make. I feel like this person is very methodical, so they really needed time to really grasp the situation, and they're really going to meet you halfway. This is your person. Your person's going to be willing to meet you halfway, and if they're not, that's when you know that you have to be ready to let go. I feel like you're divine feminine, a very strong, independent person. With this Emperor card, I'm seeing someone who is Emperor represents Aries, who's just very strong-willed, and I feel like you are able to provide a strong foundation for yourself, and you're really finding the balance. I feel like you have a lot of momentum right now with this Knight of Wands and the Emperor. You have a lot of momentum. You have a lot of wisdom and understanding that's coming through right now. So allow this energy of being ready to push you forward. Sorry about that interruption. I was ending on the Emperor card when I had to go help out a friend, I guess I can say. And they were reminding me of patience. And with this Emperor card, they have learned to be patient, but they were not always a patient Emperor. And they are reminding you to be patient with your partner, and make sure that you remember that partnerships come with times of compromise. And I feel like this person's going to be willing to compromise with you. So make sure that you're being earnest and honest with each other. I feel like this is a very dimensional relationship with this physical, emotional, and mental connection you guys have. There's something valuable here. There's some validity in this. And if you're single and you have your person in mind, that's beautiful. But remember to most of all have patience with yourself, and make sure that you're taking the time to build your kingdom, is what I'm hearing. So let's move on to your tarot cards, to your astrology cards that we have related to you guys. We have the 5th house and Mars. So this is some conflict energy. So I feel like there's some conflicting energy on both of your ends. I feel like both of you have a lot of passion towards each other, but this action, there's some action going on right here with this Knight of Wands and this Nine of Swords energy that you guys are having right now. In the past, I feel like you guys had a lot of love, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement, but right now I feel like your current energy is like, whoa, is on fire right now. Mars is ruled by Leo, and the 5th house is, we have Aries, Taurus, Gemini. I believe it's, yeah, it's Leo as well. Okay, sorry, I had to do a little bit of math in my head. Sorry, I'm human, I'm not a robot. And that's the beautiful thing about our human nature. Sometimes we need a little bit of time to process things, and it's okay to take a breather, and it's okay to process things rather than get in this conflict. Really allow yourselves to process, why are you guys feeling this way? Don't really blame any irrelevant things, people, places, or things, and acknowledge these emotions were suppressed for a reason. And you guys are bringing out this passion, these emotions in each other that are causing you guys to really bring out some maybe internal conflict, some whoa moments, some transcendental moments, moments of realization in each other. And that's beautiful to have a partnership that brings that out. It says performance, entertainment, creativity, costume, play, love affairs, passion, pleasure, disco parties, children, humor, romance, disco ball. So for some of you, you may have children with this person. For some of you, there may have been a love affair in the past. But I feel like you should recognize that you can have some humor in the past and humor in whatever happened in the past. Know that as long as this person has honest lips now is what matters. But you always have to test the waters and really analyze and look at the red flags and take the time to separate from them so that you can really truly see their true colors and acknowledge words are beautiful, but it's the action that means everything, okay? It says desire, impulses, courage, force, heat, strength, competition, workouts, excitement, thirst, impatience, anger, leadership, engine, potency, willpower, motor, and drive. So I'm feeling a lot of that Emperor energy right here, and it's letting you know that there's no competition greater than yourself. You've gained a lot of strength. Your person, you and your person have a lot of strength, and you guys have partnerships in your past that may have made you feel a little insecure, but recognize that you can be thankful for their ex, and they can be thankful for your ex because they made you the strong person that you are. They helped create, I should say, they helped create you, but they did not make you. They helped create you. They helped build you into this stronger, wiser woman, wiser man. And now you have more patience because in the past you had impatience and you had a lot of thirst because you did not have satisfaction in your relationship. There was no equanimity, and you deserve a relationship that gives you action, that doesn't make you feel afraid. Someone that has true courage to take action towards you is what I'm hearing, and they are on the way if they are not here. But if you are in this relationship where there is passion and action, know that that is a beautiful dynamic to have. Let's see here what you guys are healing. It says awareness. So it says you guys are really understanding that you guys have this transcendental energy, and you guys are finding the awareness that you guys can transmute energy towards each other. I feel like you guys are both very mystical and very masculine at the same time, which gives you guys this like king energy, which is the father, the emperor is like the ultimate king, right? Energy. So you guys have this very powerful energy, and you guys are getting this awareness that you guys together can really bring a powerful creation is what I'm hearing. It says I never get what I want, and down here it says I'm a powerful creator. So sometimes when you guys are down, you guys feel like you guys never get what you want, but when you guys are together, you guys feel like powerful creators. And it says listen to your inner voice, release your ideas of the outcome you wish to see, and trust what you are aligned with in the universe. I was talking about that earlier with the mystic, talking about your person, talking about don't worry about how it's going to happen. Know that your person is going to align to your passions, your dreams, desires. So continue to focus on your passions, your dreams, and desires. And when you have that awareness, when you listen to your inner voice and you release your ideas, your outcome, the outcome you wish to see, and trust that you're aligned with the universe. It says, again, I'm going to repeat it because that was a little rough. It says, listen to your inner voice, release your ideas of the outcome you wish to see, and trust that you are aligned with the universe, because you are a very mystical person and you are a very big manifester. So continue to align yourself with the universe, both of you. So continue to transcend that awareness so that you guys can manifest a better life together. You guys are like quantum leaping into this beautiful reality. We have this Island Time Wellness card that says the sword and the rose and not enough. So yeah, some of you may feel like I was feeling that earlier with the Divine Masculine, being scared, feeling like they're not enough, frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear and ego issues, jealousy. I was talking about exes earlier. Remember to be thankful for whatever partners they had in the past, because they influence the character that they are now. And now you can show them what love truly is and what love truly feels like. Know that your love is powerful and it is just enough, if not more than enough. It says the sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. I was talking about how powerful you guys are. I was talking about the awareness you guys have and the realizations you guys are coming to. There's a lot of clarity and truth and revelations happening that's going to create a stronger solidarity. This is a protected partnership. So allow yourself to let it bloom and honor this by having some sense of humor, is what I'm hearing. Have some sense of humor. Allow yourself to see things a little bit more delicately, and that's when the truth happens. Truth unfolds with time. You don't need to continue to search. Just ask the questions and allow yourself to focus on your dreams, your passions, and what makes you happy. And allow this to let whatever lack of confidence, whatever fears you've had, to be released, because it's time to move in a new direction. You don't always have to stay stuck in past beliefs. You are moving into a time of revelation, and whatever truths you're coming to, they're going to help bring awareness, especially in your relationships. So we have over here from the romance oracles, we have keep an open mind and let go of control issues. It says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So I feel like maybe you and your person are a very dynamic couple. When I said that earlier, I didn't expect physically or culturally or age difference, whatever it is about you guys that's very different. Allow yourself to be open-minded, that you guys can bring equanimity to the table. Because if you aren't both coming to the table with the intention of giving your heart, then there's no point in showing up. So make sure that you are being honest with who is coming to the table with their heart, and making sure that you are willing to offer yours, and vice versa. Make sure that you guys are really paying attention to the love you're bringing and the love you're accepting, and you're keeping an open mind on who you're allowing into your life. I feel like it's going to be very unexpected. Since the beginning, I've been talking about unexpected, and with the Emperor coming in and control, and I was talking about this masculine influence. It says allow the situation to unfold naturally. Don't worry about calling in your soulmate. Your soulmate is already here. You should practice your affirmations. You should practice preparing and using your planner, but don't worry about setting times and setting unrealistic expectations of your person. Allow the situation to unfold naturally and keep an open mind. This is a love oracle card. We have the white dove spirit above you guys, letting you guys know that you guys are healing right now, but you guys can both feel each other's presence at the same time, and that's beautiful. Let's see what this card has to say. It says, twin flames, your passion ignites. I think pile 2 also got a twin flame card, so understand that you may have some corresponding energy with pile number 2. I don't like to talk about twin flames unless the energy really comes up, and it's talking about basically a partnership where you guys ignite each other, you guys motivate each other, you guys make each other want to be better, you guys learn from each other, you guys grow with each other, but you guys also have this runner-chaser dynamic, and it's a little unhealthy. So with that sword and the rose over there, it's letting you know to break any patterns of running and chasing and allow this twin flame energy to ignite, because it does exist, and it does exist in partnerships, it does exist in friendships, it does exist in children and parents. It's not just like a love romance type thing, but in your case it is. And I feel like you guys maybe are a little bit in denial. For some of you who are in a relationship, that it is. It's telling you no, let go of control. Whatever this is, it's deep. It's a very deep, soulful, spiritual relationship. So keep an open mind about it, is what I'm hearing. And this is some overall energy for the relationship. It's letting you know romantic love. Wow. Yeah, this twin flame is a romantic love. And it's letting you know 39. What was I telling you since the beginning with the 6s and the 9s? And I was telling you 3, 3, 3, 9, 9, 9, 36. And we got the number 39, which adds to 12. Surrender to that romantic love. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and the reflection of a conscious lover. You're going to be in a very conscious, high conscious relationship. And when you are in a high conscious relationship, yes, there's other intelligent, beautiful people out there. And there's other handsome, intelligent people out there, but they are not your conscious lover. Your conscious lover is the pollen, a distinct pollen to flower. I'm seeing like a flower right here, and I'm smelling like pollen, like a bee. And your pollen is so unique that this bee will not live or thrive on any other one. That's how you guys are. That's what twin flames are. It's like this attraction, this irresistible glow you guys have towards each other. You guys always find each other. So allow yourself to stop worrying about how it's going to happen. You guys always find your way, and allow yourself to reflect the love you want and accept nothing less than this beautiful romantic love. Pile number 3, that is beautiful. Allow yourself to take the action necessary for this passionate love to flourish. Let go of control issues and keep an open mind. Allow yourself to have the awareness to get what you want. You are a powerful creator. Listen to your inner voice and trust that you are aligned with the universe. Allow this clarity, these revelations, these truths to come through, and release any fears or ego issues. Stop sabotaging yourself and allow yourself to be ready. Allow yourself to experience the kingdom you deserve so that you can move forward creatively. Make sure that you are giving yourself the abundance in your heart you deserve, because there's someone coming forward that wants to make offers for you that is maybe already there. They may already have your children in spirit, or already physically, or just even your dog, your pets, right? They're just someone who wants to commit to you, wants to be there for you, but they're really they're going through some self-realization themselves. There's some past lovers that maybe didn't treat them right, but you guys went through that so that you guys can treat each other better. And this is something beautiful to create a guiding light. It says supporting life and a guiding light. And I was talking about how you guys are like a light to each other. There's this guiding light, this union, an intimate union, it says, that you guys have for each other. You and this twin flame, you and your person, you'll know when you guys both want the best for each other, and you are attracted to each other physically, mentally, and emotionally. But with or without you, you're cool, because you understand that you want the best for this person. And allow yourself to continue to live your life with that momentum and grace, because your person is really excited for you. And I feel this passionate energy that just doesn't want to stop, and that's you guys. So allow yourselves to ignite each other. Thank you so much for tuning in, pile number 3. Like, comment, or subscribe if any of that resonated. You could always book me for personal reading. Take care. Hello, pile number 4, the green aventurine. While I took a few deep breaths while looking at this crystal, I feel beach waves. I don't know if you guys can see how smooth it is here, and then over here it kind of has this like vibration of like waves in these crevices that remind me of beach waves. So what I'm feeling for you guys is you guys may be a couple that has very deep emotions, and this person, your person, really had to dive deep to get to your heart, is what I'm hearing. But you bring a lot of adventure and maybe you guys take each other's breath away, a lot of emotion to each other. So let's go ahead and see what archetype cards we have for this relationship. We have Judge and we have Bully. All right, so yeah. And I was also feeling with the ocean, I feel like you guys can have some storms that cause some really strong waves, but they also represent just time's changing. And what I'm feeling with this This is divine feminine over here, over in the judge area. Divine masculine's over here in the bully. So divine feminine's really assessing the situation right now. She's really assessing herself and balancing the scales of justice. I'm feeling a lot of energy from pile number 1. This is going to be very similar, so you may relate to that one. And then over here it says, for the divine masculine, this person's really, there's some there's some inner turmoil that has risen because of the conversation that has been brought up. So there's some emotions that have been brought up because of a conversation that divine feminine felt that needed to be addressed. I feel like they're really finding fair distribution of power, and they're really managing their voice better. I feel like divine masculine is so used to really being in control of things, and I feel like right now divine masculine is really being asked to really take the time to allow the clouds to clear. So really concentrating on allowing themselves to listen, because I feel like they do a lot of speaking. I feel like they're very methodical, good with their words. They're very articulate. And right now they're being asked to just listen to divine feminine's needs is what I'm hearing. Because I feel like divine feminine in the past offers so much to this person, offers so much to this energy over here. So let's see what you guys have to say, and then we'll move into the tarot cards. So we have over here, we have divine feminine, divine masculine. So divine feminine saying, I won the lottery with you. Okay, I was not expecting this. It says, I'm healing my inner child. I want to play in the ocean with you. That's kind of weird because I did not talk about the ocean with any other pile. It says, you make me feel everything right and wrong. So I do feel like this actually top energy is going to be divine masculine energy, with the ocean coming out and the inner child healing. I feel like there's some shadow attributes from their inner child that they're really releasing. I feel like they may have grown up with siblings or grown up in a dynamic where they would argue a lot, and that's just something they're used to, defense mechanisms and coping mechanisms that they have from their inner child is what I'm hearing. So divine feminine over here says, how did we get so distant? I have a soul connection with you. I think you're cute. So, oh, we have another one. You're a peach. You're a peach, and I think you're cute. I was like, I thought I pulled 4. Alright, so divine masculine really feels lucky to have you around. They feel like even though they may not have liked what you have to say, you really sparked this healing process inside of them, and they are now really starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like they're really starting to find the light within themselves, and they want to play in the ocean with you. They want to be very playful with you. They really want to talk about some of their emotions with you, and talk about some of their deep realizations is what I'm hearing. It says, you make me feel everything right and wrong. There's this like polarity that you pull inside of them, that they are still finding balance and really trying to find this loving kindness within themselves to approach you, because I feel like they can sometimes get stuck in old patterns. So they're really trying to make sure that they are acknowledging you is what I'm hearing. Divine feminine over here is kind of feeling distant. I feel like their divine masculine's actions have not really reflected commitment, have not really reflected attention, and I feel like divine feminine's just feeling very distant, but they do acknowledge that there's a deep soul connection with you. They do see this energy that you have provided a lesson for them. They see you as a blessing as well. They think you're a peach. They think that you brought a flavor into their life that they now can't take, that they've added to their recipe. They can't take that flavor out now, and it's going to be a part of their recipe forever is what I'm hearing. You're a peach. You're sweet, you're kind is what I'm hearing. Definitely very articulate, and she recognizes that. She thinks you're very cute. The way that if you feel intimidated by each other, I feel like you guys find that attractive about each other. The fact that you guys kind of like to bully or scare each other, like to mess with each other. It's not like a mundane relationship or a typical relationship where someone's just head over heels for each other. I feel like you guys kind of mess with each other a little bit, and it's enticing for each other. You guys are very enticing when you guys get in that little attitude energy, and I feel like you guys think each other's very cute. I feel like these feelings you guys spark in each other are just so different. So let's see what tarot cards we have for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. So Divine Masculine's in that King of Pentacles energy, Two of Wands energy, and Ten of Wands energy. And Divine Feminine is in her King of Wands energy, Nine of Wands energy, and the Lovers in reverse. So with Divine Masculine, I am feeling like he is very focused on bringing physical things to the table, like money especially is what I'm hearing. And I feel like Spirit's reminding you in your Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine aspect, letting you know that you don't have to be perfect to be loved. You can be on your way to your success, whatever it is that your goals are. You don't need to win the lottery in order to be an asset for this person so that you can provide for this person. You don't need to necessarily do it financially. Maybe this person just needs someone to listen. Maybe this person just needs someone to nurture or give them a shoulder to lean on, just someone to feel related to. Because in this world, I feel like everyone's just looking for someone to relate to, and sometimes people can feel so judged by others that they end up misguided or just feeling so ostracized or alone. It's important to find a companion that makes you feel wanted, that makes you feel heard, and that makes you feel understood. With this King of Wands energy, Divine Feminine's really feeling creative and really feeling herself and feeling confident in her willpower and really moving in this direction of transition. With this Nine of Wands energy, she's ready to move forward. She's ready to let go and break barriers, break walls, and allow herself to take some risks is what I'm hearing. She's ready to take some risks. But with Divine Masculine over here, I feel like she's not seeing necessarily what you are bringing. With Divine Masculine, I feel like Divine Masculine's facing the opposite direction. I feel like they're really moving in a time of transition. I feel like Divine Masculine is really conflicted between their balancing their work life and their home life is what I'm hearing. So I feel like they're really trying to make the time to heal their inner child while they're balancing their home and their work life, and make the time to still have time for you is what I'm hearing. And Divine Feminine is like, that's fine, I'm gonna go ahead and do my own thing is what I'm seeing. With this Nine of Wands energy, I'm just seeing some spiritual work. I think some energetic healing, some yoga, some physical outings, whether it's actually going to the beach or going for a hike, going into nature. I'm just saying Divine Feminine really finding her place in this world and really accepting you for, or accepting Divine Masculine for being that soul connection in their life, and just accepting that love is most important when you give it to yourself. With this Lovers in reverse, not needing it from anyone else, not needing any sort of validation from anyone else is what I'm feeling from Divine Feminine. I feel like she's very attracted to love itself. I feel like she's very open-minded for love, but she also recognizes that love takes patience, a lot of patience, and she's willing to have the patience for that right person to be in her life. She's not going to settle for anyone who's going to make her feel less than loved. And with this Ten of Wands energy, Divine Masculine is feeling like they're ready to, well, they're going to be with this, because right now they're more of in this Two of Wands energy, but they're going to be moving into this Ten of Wands energy, which is all about releasing and letting go of all the burdens on your shoulder. There's someone who's a dreamer, who really thinks big and broad, but they're really starting to narrow down what it is they want. It may have taken them a longer time than other people to figure out what it is they want. They have a lot of conflicting energy. I feel like for a long time they weren't sure. With this Ten of Wands energy though, they're really coming around to what it is that they want, and they're kind of finding their fate within their heart, which is basically the soul contract that they have within themselves that they were denying. That's why there was so much conflict before, because they were denying what their soul wanted and what their soul needs, and they're finding the clarity so that they can have their epiphanies and clarity and realizations to come to that point. So we're going to move on to the astrology cards. We have Sagittarius in first house self. So Sagittarius, the Voyager, we are in Sagittarius season right now. So this is a very big season for this union right now. This union right now is going through some realizations with themselves, with yourselves. You guys are welcoming and opening new doors with that Two of Wands. I said, you guys, this is like a new door. This is a new chapter for this person. They're looking the other way because they're really opening this new door. They're welcoming this new outlook, this new philosophy, this self-awareness, this gateway to this Ten of Wands. This person over here with this Nine of Wands, they're really breaking walls so that they can finally see that there's a kingdom behind those walls. There are treasures, but first you guys have to meet in this gateway, at this entry point. So allow this person to catch up to you if they make you feel like they are loved, or like you are loved. If they make you feel like you are not loved, continue to seek the path on your own and give yourself the love you deserve, and express that you are worthy, and allow yourself to travel, to move forward. You don't have to stay waiting for forever. It's important to be patient, but you don't have to wait. Be enthusiastic for life. Allow your philosophy for life to move you in this direction of unbridled, lucky, boundless, limitless, self-loving, and in general righteous. Make sure that you are thinking and caring about how others feel, and also making sure you're taking the time to care how you feel, and move in the direction that speaks to your heart and speaks to your soul. So we're gonna move on to these healing cards. What are you guys healing? It says Lime, gratitude. So Lime is a very rejuvenating property, fruit and element, and it's really good to put in your water, your food. It's an antioxidant. Okay, so you guys are right now moving in a time where you guys are cleansing your spirit, and during this time of cleansing, it's important to be grateful. You may feel overwhelmed as a trigger statement, but remember, you are moving. I was talking about with the Voyager traveling and talking about moving, and it literally says I am moving. So be grateful because you're moving forward. It says the time for planning is complete. Take action, no matter how small. Begin today. Yes, every little step you can take will move you in the right direction, as long as you're actually planting the seeds and watering them, as long as you're actually trying. That's my son's favorite word, actually. He always goes, well, actually. And his enthusiasm for life is so beautiful, because you say something and he corrects you. He goes, actually. He's boundless, limitless. He doesn't care what anyone thinks. He continues and triumphs and corrects and accepts and learns and grows. And it's important to have that inner child spirit to take action, is what I'm hearing from spirit, and allow yourself to sprinkle a little bit of lime in your chips, in your drinks, and experience the simple things life has to offer and how generous life is with us, and practice that gratitude. When you are drinking your water, when you are serving your food, it's really going to help you feel that love. So we have over here some cards from the Island Time Wellness. It says Axe, Talking, Wedding Rings. So let's talk about this. It says Axe, break up, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So there may have been some sort of separation, abandonment, because of maybe some sort of something you said was offensive, and this person needed some space to really understand why you said what you said or did what you did. And if it was actually offensive, then it's important to really make sure that you apologize, or at least are sensitive towards this person's feelings. And if you are, if this person was sensitive towards your feelings, if you're on the opposite end of that spectrum, accept that, okay, time does heal, and it is important to, depending on what the circumstances are, this is a collective reading, the separation was needed for you guys to stop the patterns that you guys were creating. And it says eventually you guys are going to be talking again. That separation is going to stop, talking, interested, conversing more. Awaited message arrives. Text, call, email. Don't hover over your phone. Allow this talking to naturally unfold. The awaited message. You don't also have to wait. If there's a message that needs to be sent, just send it. Who cares? Okay? Don't ever worry about if you're gonna bother this person, because if you bother this person, then this is not your person. If you are someone who is codependent and constantly texting someone, then that is a pattern that you need to stop. But for most of you, this is letting you know that there's an awaited message that's coming, and if you feel called to, make sure that you are taking the steps to talk to this person. And for some of you, there is a very, very strong union. Okay, some people can see wedding rings and get freaked out, but there's a very strong union that you're meant to have. There's an eternal love and an everlasting promise and a soul connection. Okay, you feel it. It says I have a soul connection with you. There's a soul connection that is in your life. So just be grateful for it. It doesn't necessarily have to be with this person, because there was a breakup, okay? So, you may have needed to separate from this person for your true person to come through, but know that there is a significant union, wedding, ascension, engagement that's going to happen for you, because you deserve eternal love and an everlasting promise, and someone who puts you in that energy, puts you in that circle, and allows you to have that infinity is what I'm seeing with that love, and understand that it's a loose grip. There's no need to force or hold on to that idea or force this union. It's just everlasting, and it's an eternal thing. It's happening now. It's already there. It's eternal. All right, so we're gonna move on to this romance cards. Okay, this is weird. Okay, we got wedding again. I did not get that in any of the other piles, get wedding twice or get wedding in general. So this says the situation involves marriage. Some of you may have even, I was talking about traveling, needed to separate from your person. Divorce may have been involved. The situation just does involve marriage. And some of you may be getting married with this person, but it's important for you not to get stuck in that idea, because addictions are affecting your romantic life, this codependent energy, making sure you guys are releasing any bad habits, patterns, releasing that so that you guys can really finally ascend to this union, to this beautiful love. But I was talking about this circle, this union earlier with the wedding rings, and we got free yourself. It says it's time to take back control of your life. Make sure that whatever partnership, whoever you allow yourself to literally share your name with, or some of you may not, but when you marry someone, you give them a piece of yourselves. You write down on a contract a part of you to be with them, and it's really important to share that piece of you with someone who still lets you have your freedom. So make sure that you are taking the time to be with someone who lets you have your freedom. And if you don't feel that, it's time to take back control of your life. Allow yourself to feel protected. Your angels, your guides are here with you. I feel them. They're letting you know that it's okay to feel free, and it's okay to have an authentic love that gives you the freedom you deserve. You are someone who may have had codependent relationships in the past, and it's important for you to free yourself from any patterns that they created. You are meant to have a union, an everlasting promise of love with someone who lets you feel free, allows you to feel independent. Especially with this beautiful love oracle card, we have this beautiful independent girl growing with the tree, finding grounding and peace in the ethers, allowing her roots to grow and her branches to follow up high into the sky, right? She's really finding her true colors is what I'm seeing. So let's see what this card has to say. It says, imagine all the unwanted thoughts dissolving into the light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Imagine all the unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for opportunities and possibilities in your life. So really, in the past, there were unwanted thoughts and unwanted things that really took up space in your life. And now you're making room for these new opportunities to travel in your life by accepting all the possibilities that want to come your way. So allow yourself to practice exercises, to practice journaling, and to practice things that are going to help you dissolve these unwanted thoughts, these limiting beliefs, and these patterns of your past. It's important for you to be open to these new opportunities and possibilities for your life. I feel like this person really came into your life to teach you how to grow as a person. So let's see what activation card we have for you guys in general. We have Divine Masculine 22, which divides into 1111 or doubles into 44. So it says the frequency of Divine Masculine supports our strong focus and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. So I feel like in the past there were masculine authoritative figures in your life that really suppressed you from expressing your own Divine Masculine, and your partner is now showing you it's okay to express your Divine Masculine. It's okay to speak up. It's okay to show off your Johnny Bravo side and be a little silly and goofy, a little bit of a show off, and show off what it is that you feel you're skilled for. Show off what it feels that you... Pile number 4, the battery was dying when I was talking about the Divine Masculine, talking about how you're really moving in the direction of your dreams, and you're finding the confidence and the grace to move forward with the wisdom you've attained through all your relationships and experiences. And it's really going to help your partnerships. You really are moving forward with the Sagittarius Voyager coming through, and allow yourself to have that happy-go-lucky nature. It's really going to help attract these new opportunities, these open doors that are coming for you. Continue to be grateful for all that life has in store for you. The time for planning is complete. Take action, no matter how small. Begin today. Free yourself. Allow whatever patterns of the past to give you the momentum and the wisdom of love, and allow yourself to have the confidence to speak up. You are someone who has a very beautiful nature and a beautiful soft heart, and continue to practice healing your heart. The process of healing is continual. It's okay to create more room for opportunities and possibilities in your life. You are deserving of that. You are someone who has given yourself a lot of love, and you have a lot of patience. So recognize that you are worthy, and it's okay to release whatever possibilities you may have felt were the opportunity that you needed. It's important for you to make sure that you are taking the wand, taking the wheel of life in your hands, and making sure that you are accepting nothing less than you deserve, because you are someone with a lot of wisdom and a lot of grace. And it's important to not carry all that weight on your shoulders. And if you're in a partnership where it's imbalanced, it's important for you to find equanimity to walk away, and equanimity to ask for more. If you're in a partnership that you can, your person wants to listen to you, your person wants to provide for you, your person wants to hear you out, your person truly does want to be generous with you. That's your person, this King of Pentacles. They want to bring stability into your life. You are the judge of who is good and who isn't good for you. So it's important for you to ride that wave of adventure and experience and life experience. Pile number 4. Your person is healing their inner child, and you are also healing your inner child. So allow the distance to bring you closer. Thank you so much, pile number 4, for tuning in. Please like, comment, or subscribe if any of that resonates. Take care.